Highclere Castle is the real Downton Abbey, owned by an aristocratic family with a country seat, which today is owned by the 8th Earl and Countess of Carnarvon. Sir Julian Fellowes, writer of Downton Abbey and Friends of the Carnarvons, has certainly drawn some parallels with Highclere's history and the plot of the series, which is now to be released as a film. On the surface, Lord and Lady Carnarvon may not come across as such dramatic characters as Lord and Lady Grantham, none other than Hugh Bonneville and Elizabeth McGovern, but nevertheless still very interesting in a modern day way. So, Lady Carnarvon, here we are, and you're going to see Downton Abbey tomorrow, the premiere.
I am. I've never been to a premiere before, so I'm so looking forward to it. Haven't worked out what to wear. But it's going to be wonderful seeing this extraordinary home, which I love so much, on a screen. I think I'm bound to cry, aren't I?
I hope so. I hope you've got a box of tissues that you're going to take with you, certainly. So, I mean, the real Downton Abbey, I mean, because of the film, it's gone from success to success in many ways. But, you know, just the fact that you are, you know, part of the real Highclere Castle, I mean, there's so much history here, isn't there?
There is so much history, thank you. And actually this autumn I've brought out a book, Christmas at Highclere, which I've actually brought out now because I hope people who love Downton might think it's the book for them as well, which is going back with traditions and recipes and stories that I've loved writing. And it is turning to autumn. This was also the time last year that they started making the film, and then that went, they then left us and we then went towards Christmas. So this year we're watching the film again as we all go towards Christmas. So that's been one of my enterprises, to run alongside the film and to try to bring something back to Highclere.
But I mean, you certainly have brought the real Downton Abbey to life. I mean, stories of Lady Almina and actually opening the castle as a convalescing home is you know, runs in parallel, doesn't it, with Sir Julian Fellowes' description of Downton Abbey.
No, it does. You're completely right. And the thing is, we were a real hospital. He had a convalescent home. Then we went through the 1920s on Downton Abbey, and it was such a glamorous house in the 1920s. And you've got many glamorous parties on television as well, and dancing and the new records and the jazz bands and the shorter flapper dresses. And of course we've had a costume exhibition here, and I hope then we can really draw that out next year as well and really share sort of what people wore, which I think is a fascination, but of course with the real Downton.
Oh, who are you looking forward to seeing? Have you got an actor favourite, or would that be not the thing to say as far as Hugh Bonneville? Or,
I think that would be a wholly invidious choice, and the others would clobber me if I had a favourite. So I think my favourite character is naturally the castle. Like everybody else, we always wait for Maggie Smith's lines, and you can't wait. It doesn't matter how many lines or how few lines she has, we're all just waiting for her to deliver them. So that's always such a high point. She's a wonderful actress and a much beloved British actress who has, you know, become ever more of a worldwide icon. She was always hugely regarded anyway, but Downton Abbey, I think, has taken her recognition, which probably rather annoys her because she's more recognised, I gather, on the street.
Well, I suppose the parallel is that they're all both, the castle and Maggie, quintessentially British, aren't they?
They are quintessentially British. I think most of the characters are quintessentially British. They're characters that we all recognise parts of, and that's the strength of Julian's script and writing and the three-dimensional characters which we've all fallen in love with. And that's the fun of it, whether it's the Anna and Bates story, what's going to happen there, or whether it's what's Lady Mary up to this time, or where's the marriage of Hugh Bonneville and Elizabeth McGovern, you know, Lord and Lady Grantham. And he's just, as he's taken the cycles up and down, it's been a wonderful journey. I think we're so lucky to have enjoyed it on a Sunday evening, and I hope millions of people will enjoy it in the cinema.
The film Downton Abbey is released at the cinemas this Friday. Ali Monjak for That TV.